Hello everyone, Mr. Geislart here, and this is question 4 on homework 1, which is basic angles. One of the types of angles that we have, or one of the pairs of angles we have, is called a linear pair. A linear pair is just when you have two angles that share a line. Now, the first thing we need to talk about a little bit is when you have a line, if you look at the number of degrees that make up that angle, if you were to call a line an angle, it would be called a straight angle. Now, there's 180 degrees in a straight line. And we know that because if you go all the way around, there would have to be 360 degrees. So you divide that by 2, and that gives you 180. Now, to make a linear pair of angles, all you do is you have to have a pair of angles, which is two of them, that lie on a straight line. So here's my line here, and then you have two angles that are adjacent, which means next to each other, and they lie on a line. So this angle here, if I called that angle 1, and this angle here, if I call that angle 2, angle 1 and angle 2 are a linear pair. Now, when we look at the drawing over here, in order to figure out my linear pair, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the angle that is asking for the linear pair width. In this case, it's angle COE. Now, there's actually two separate correct answers, but probably only one of them will be listed. So what I want to do is if I extend this line here, this angle is a linear pair with this one. So that means angle EOD would be one option. And then if I look at my list to see if there is an angle EOD or DOE, that doesn't matter as long as the O is in the middle. I don't see a DOE or an EOD. So that means that I have to look at the other linear pair. So now if I look at this line, then this angle here is also a linear pair with COE, and that would be COP. So that would be a linear pair, and that would be my answer.